Oh my God, they did it again. One of Donald Trump's closest allies, Gerdusky, went on CNN and just made a racist remark right to journalist Mehdi Hasan's face, and the entire room goes quiet, and then he immediately backtracks. This is about the 15th group that the Trump campaign has offended in the past 24 to 48 hours. Let's dig in, make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and let's check out this racist-ass remark.
If you don't want to be called Nazis, stop doing it.
You've been called an anti-Semite more than anyone else's table.
Yeah.
And people would sit there and, no, by me, I never called you an anti-Semite. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying I don't.
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, I hope your beeper doesn't go off. The thing is that
you just say I should die?
You should not.
No,
did you just say I should be killed?
No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that.
Hold on.
Did your guest just say I should be killed on live TV?
I said I hope
Guys,
you don't.
let me just stop.
You said you hope my beeper doesn't go off.
Because you said I'm a big supporter
of the Palestinians.
Of Hamas.
Guys, let me
I said
stop.
Palestinians.
Are you a supporter
Am I
of
what?
Hamas?
No, of course I'm not a supporter of
Palestinians
Hamas.
are
I apologize.
Are you a racist, violent person inciting violence against
Ryan,
me?
that's
disgusting.
That is awkward. He is dying inside and the entire table turned against him. The entire table is berating him. Look at this guy's face. Mehdi Hasan is handling himself well, but yeah, this guy's never getting invited on CNN again. There's still a minute left. Let's watch.
You hope my beeper doesn't go off.
Because you said I'm a big supporter
of the Palestinians.
Of Hamas.
Guys, let me
I said
stop.
Palestinians.
Are you a supporter
Am I
of
what?
Hamas?
No, of course I'm not a supporter of
Palestinians
Hamas.
I apologize.
Are you a racist, violent person inciting violence against me?
Ryan,
That's disgusting.
that is completely.
No, I apologize.
Good
that
job,
is
CNN. Let's
completely
have first
out
block
of
say the
pocket.
Muslim guy
You
should
know
be
that.
blown
No, I
up
apologize.
on
I
TV.
apologize.
Don't say then I apologize. You literally.
Don't
I
say
thought he said
accused
Hamas.
him.
I apologize.
You didn't think I said
No.
Hamas.
Yes,
I said
This
I
is
support
wild.
Palestinian
Yes,
rights.
I did.
Why? Because when you hear
What's funny
Palestinian,
is
you
Rudy
hear Hamas.
Giuliani said this
No,
yesterday,
because-
so you're a great guest to
Listen.
be here
All
to
right,
defend
I
Rudy
told
Giuliani.
myself
Give me
I
one-
wasn't going to
give me-
entertain
give me one
nonsense
second.
today, and so at this point,
This is what we're in
I
now.
can't
This
do
is America in
Here's
2024.
what I will say.
Forget the
Here's what
racism.
That's right.
It's I should
That's
die.
right.
I didn't say that. You
You
should
said,
die.
what does beeper mean? Don't give me your
I
fake
did not say
ignorance.
you should
Guys,
die.
Why did you say with my beeper
give me
go?
a-
What did you mean?
What did you mean by the beeper?
So what did you mean?
What did you mean by the beeper?
He's clearly implying that Mehdi Hasan is a terrorist, probably because he's brown, or that he supports Hamas because any Trump official conflates Palestinians with Hamas. If you're a Muslim watching, please don't think that Trump is on your side or Trump officials are on your side. I know that anybody watching this show wouldn't, but I've argued with people in the Muslim community. As you guys know, my dad is Muslim, his whole side of the family is Muslim, and they are liberals. They are liberals, but there are definitely some Muslims out there who are starting to lean Trump just due to this macho aspect. But to finish this clip...
No, you didn't. You said, I hope your beeper doesn't go off.
Ryan, stop talking.
At least have the guts to support your racist
sorry.
comment.
Hang on.
I'm so sorry.
Let her bring it back.
This is
Hang on.
why.
Dude, he is so disappointed in himself. Look he is defeated.
I hope your beeper doesn't go off.
Ryan, stop talking.
At least have the guts to support your racist
sorry.
comment.
Hang on.
I'm so sorry.
Let her bring it back.
This is why yesterday's rally was disgusting.
Don't call us Nazis, but I'm going to
outrageous.
threaten the brown guy as a
This is
terrorist
why.
and kill him.
Because I didn't ever say Donald Trump was Hitler. But do you know who stood on a stage yesterday and said, I want to come to the Nazi rally? I don't have to make up words and call you something. You're saying it for yourself. And what you just said
Kamala
right
Harris
here,
is a pimp
apologize,
handler.
but I will tell you, I don't accept that apology, and you didn't even
That's
say it to
fine.
me.
I didn't say it
that
to
was
you.
disgusting. But I can be offended when you don't even say it
That's-
to me. I'm not Puerto Rican, but I was offended by what he said
Okay.
yesterday. And I'm offended that the former president and potentially future president would allow it and go for 12 hours and not say, I don't care. Because you know what? When Kamala Harris put out statements about switching up opinions, it wasn't good enough for Republicans.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you said it.
Why
'Cause
don't you
I'm-
take this?
And remember, this guy is friends with the Proud Boys over on the right. Gerdusky is friends with the Proud Boys, and he's calling somebody else a terrorist. Now, I want to revisit this clip, but Mehdi Hasan did debate Sarah Palin today, of all people, and he also destroyed her. He had a wild day.
You're a
On his
liar.
energy production.
You're a liar. You lied.
I'm
and
a
you,
liar.
Yes, and you said, no, Biden didn't do that. Yes, he did on day one.
Do you know he handed out more
They
licenses to
they
Trump? Do you know that?
I'm making the point that you denied. My point is true.
Destiny said energy's higher, and you said no. So if anyone lied, you did.
Listen.
People can DVR it, they can rewind it and
All
see
right.
you saying a false statement to discredit
So
it.
you don't
Energy
think that-
production higher. Is
you don't
energy production
think that
higher today?
Biden- You don't think that Biden
Is energy
thwarted
production
our
higher under Biden than
exploration?
Trump?
And you just
Is
lied
energy production
and
higher,
said
Sarah
that-
Palin?
that
It's a very simple
Biden
question.
didn't
I
do
don't-
it.
She refuses to answer. They live in an alternate reality. Spoiler alert, it is, and they just keep saying this talking point, drill baby drill, but it's a vacuous talking point because we are drilling.
Facts are not your strong point. Is energy production higher today under Biden than under Trump? It's a simple yes or no
You're
question.
an obnoxious
See, but then the issue
Facts hurt, don't you? Facts don't care about your feelings.
Are Americans wrong when they have this feeling? Well, the feelings
I'm
oftentimes are
obnoxious
generated
because I asked
from
if energy production's higher today than under Trump.
You're
That makes me obnoxious.
because I'm asking you why you would say that
I mean, I'm
Biden
obnoxious.
didn't thwart.
You're a
he
racist.
didn't
We want to play
thwart-
that game? You said Obama is not born in America. He's
I
not one of
did?
us.
I
He's
said that?
Yeah, you said Trump is doing a great job asking for his birth certificate. You said
Someone in the reply said she's stunned by her own racism.
you said he's not one of us. You said he jives and schmucks. Should we go down the record? You're going to call me obnoxious? Why don't you talk about your racism?
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about your racism?
Why do you change the
You
subject
said
instead of
Black
just
Lives Matter
answering a
protesters are dogs.
question?
Should we go down? Should
I
we go down
said
the?
they're
All right,
dogs.
all right,
You're
hang
a
on.
liar.
All right,
Show me where I ever said that
It's
protesters
funny you didn't deny
are
the
dogs.
above. You said
Mehdi Hasan is just walking around New York City today, studio to studio, absolutely violating Republicans. Damn.
Obama's shucked and jived.
You're a liar.
Mehdi, if you get the governor on your show, which is, I would say, unlikely as things stand, if you do, you can continue the prosecution. Let me just segue to this, though, because it's
I
interesting.
called people dogs who were protesting in America.
I
You're a
believe you did.
liar.
Did you question Obama's birth?
Oh my goodness!
Did you say he's not one of us?
You know, based
Did you say he's
on
palling
that,
around with terrorists?
Based on that, we're talking about Bill Ayers at the time and how
So you stand by
Obama
that?
had kicked off.
You're standing by Obama's with terrorists?
Oh my goodness! I can't believe
Did
you
you
even
say he's
have
not
a
one of
show.
us?
If you,
Did you say Obama's not one of us?
I still want to know this proof that you have of me calling protesters in America dog.
Here's the fact check right here. Sarah Palin called Black Lives Matter protesters dogs. Here's why she doesn't get the benefit of the doubt. And this was in 2015. There you go, Mehdi Hasan, doing an amazing job today. But if we just back up, this clip right here, I mean, both of these clips are a microcosm of the entire MAGA movement. Attack, and at least this guy had the self-awareness to know that he was wrong. I mean, he's still a disgusting racist, of course, but you could tell he had some semblance of shame, and that's something I've never seen Donald Trump feel on television, or I've ever seen someone like Sarah Palin feel. These people are absolutely shameless, and they'll call Muslims terrorists with the blink of an eye. I mean, just look at how all hell breaks loose.
If you don't want to be called Nazis, stop doing.
You're
stop
called an
saying-
you've been called an anti-Semite more than anyone else's table.
Yeah.
And people would
By
sit there
you.
and no, by me. I never called you an anti-Semite. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying I don't.
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians. I'm used to it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
well, I hope your beeper doesn't go off. The thing is,
Mehdi Hasan's face is like, oh my lord, and he tries to play it off and keep talking, but that was a lash out that he is never going to live down. And again, MAGA is breaking down in front of our very eyes. Watch Rudy Giuliani on stage. I mean, this guy, it's so funny, it's laughable at this point, honestly.
They want to kill us. And the Palestinians are taught to kill us at 2 years old. They won't let a Palestinian in Jordan. They won't let a Palestinian in Egypt. And Harris wants to bring them to you. They may have good people. I'm sorry, I don't take a risk with people that are taught to kill Americans at 2.
More absolute platitudes from Rudy Giuliani, and here's Abby Phillips issuing an official apology to Mehdi Hasan. This is good.
We're back here, and before we get started, I want to just address what happened in the last segment. And first, I want to apologize to Mehdi Hasan for what was said at this table. It was completely unacceptable. When we get this discussion started, you'll see that Ryan is not at the table. There is a line that was crossed there, and it's not acceptable to me. It's not acceptable to us at this network. We want discussion. We want people who disagree with each other to talk to each other. But when you cross the line of a complete lack of civility, that is not going to happen here on this show. It's a heated time. We're in the middle of a political season. We are 8 days from a presidential election. But we can have conversations about what is happening in this country without resorting to the lowest of the lowest kind of discourse.
Very well said, and it kind of reminds me of Charlemagne going off on CNN the other day for this exact reason. Why do they have these MAGA people as if their ideas are reasonable in any way?
Yes. Apparently Trump's is going to tape a thing with Joe Rogan. Do you think she should do that?
I think that she should keep calling Donald Trump a fascist. And I think that Americans need to keep looking at the rhetoric of Donald Trump, because I don't know why we're even thinking about electing somebody who's talking about putting people in camps. I don't know why why we want to elect somebody who's talking about mass deportation. I don't know why we're having this conversation about somebody who wants to terminate the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. Aren't we supposed to be a patriotic country? Whenever somebody like Colin Kaepernick takes a knee in this country, everybody talks about, oh, that's so unpatriotic. But a guy can say he wants to terminate the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election and nobody cares.
And
like
start an
even
insurrection.
me bringing it up now, you brought it back to Kamala and Joe Rogan. Anderson?
Yeah.
Who gives a damn?
Well, I mean, I think you give damn who's elected president, and
Yeah,
I'm
especially
asking
if that
you.
president is a fascist. That's talking about putting people in camps. That's talking about, once again, terminating the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. That's talking about, jailing his political opponents. Like, that rhetoric doesn't scare people?
Well, we talk about this every single. This is what
I don't think
I've been
y'all
talking about this
enough.
every night.
I don't think y'all have enough conversations about it. I feel like I heard more on this network about is Kamala Harris black than I do about, Donald Trump being a fascist.
Well,
am I wrong, Angela?
Honestly, that's bullshit. I'm sorry.
Oh, I like that.
That's no,
Go
that
ahead,
is
Anderson.
no. I'm not. Look, I'm a huge fan of yours. Okay. But to say that we're sitting around discussing is Kamala Harris black,
Charlemagne does raise a good point here, and listen, he goes on to explain that when they do these roundtables, they shouldn't put MAGA people in there as if their ideas are as equal as ours.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen those
that's
roundtable
definitely
discussions
ours.
a lot. Now,
That's
that's
true.
bullshit, Anderson. For you to say that y'all don't have those conversations.
I've never asked somebody is.
I'm not saying
Kamala
you.
Harris
I said the
black?
network.
He said the network. He
I don't
did
think
say the
anyone
network.
I don't think any anchor on this network has been going around saying, "Is she black?"
Y'all have never had
It's definitely
we have
been.
had. Look, I'm sure we have had, nutty people or people who have strongly held beliefs who I may disagree with, who somewhere on some panel.
And this is why people are leaving mainstream media. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, have a great rest of your day, and peace out.